Hola, buenos días de Peru, mis amigos. I've literally just arrived and I'm still here at the airport now. I've just jumped into a moto taxi, getting ready to get into the center of Iquitos. I'm here to embark on a traditionally indigenous and sacred journey towards self-discovery and healing with ayahuasca. So for the next 12 days, I will be staying in a retreat center just at the outskirts of Iquitos, at the edge of the Amazon jungle, with a group of others who are on their own personal journeys towards spiritual growth and healing and much more powerful life-changing insights as well. So guys, here we go. This is going to be part of the event. My first moto taxi experience. Here we go. Muy bien. Nos vamos. Hello guys, and welcome to Revitalize from the Inside Out. I'm Jillian. Most of you may know my channel by the fruit videos, fruit and vegetables smoothie videos for better health that are presented in my channel. Now we're starting to introduce some new material. My channel is relatively new, so bringing in some new stuff, all to do with revitalizing from the inside out. Now, what is that? What does that mean? Well, I like to talk about things and bring things to the channel that help people to develop habits, give people ideas for developing better habits, for living your best lives into fruition. So now, moving aside from diet and smoothies, I am now standing here in Peru in a town called Iquitos, just up in the north, or I should say outside of Iquitos, because right now, as you can see around me, I am in the Amazon jungle, where I am staying for the next 12 days. So have a look around. It's very peaceful and quite rural. And just behind me here is the little house or place where I'm sleeping and spending my nights, or basically living during this time. So what am I doing here in Iquitos in Peru? Well, have any of you ever heard of ayahuasca healing retreats? Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Some of you may think it's quite crazy, and others of you may already be familiar with this. So let's start with ayahuasca. Well, I first heard about this 2 years ago. What is ayahuasca? And yes, I've been spending 2 years figuring that out and pondering it myself before embarking on this journey. Ayahuasca is a spiritual healing medicine used in ceremonies by the indigenous people of the Amazon basin. So that's what brought me all the way to Peru, the native land of the ayahuasca. And ayahuasca is a plant vine. It grows and wraps itself up around trees, and it's prepared over a long period of time in the form of a kind of brew or soup with other things as well. Yes, ayahuasca healing medicine can have many positive effects on a person. So to start, during this 12-day healing retreat, I am due to take this medicine and participate in the ceremonies 6 times. And I will be taking also San Pedro a couple of times during this retreat. San Pedro is a cactus, and we'll be taking it in the form of a powder from cactus, ground up and taken with water. And that will be during the daytime, whereas ayahuasca will be a ceremony held in the evening and something that is done in the dark, which is quite scary to me, to be honest. And of course, during the ceremony, there is a shaman singing and praying and playing various instruments as well. So the ceremony is held in a very particular way. Guys, if you'd like some more information on ayahuasca and ayahuasca ceremonies and where it's practiced, and maybe even some of the effects it's had on people, I recommend just Googling it or even looking it up on YouTube. Just look for ayahuasca. And there's plenty of information out there to inform you more about it, which is exactly what I did before coming here. I wanted to be fully and mentally prepared. I wasn't sure if it was for me. We're talking about a country on a continent I've never even been to, in rural situations that I have never quite experienced to this extreme before. But I've got a very good feeling about it. Tonight is our first ceremony. I just want to explain to you a bit about how I feel. Of course, I'm terrified, I'm nervous. There could potentially be some negative side effects to this. It may not be for me. I mean, I came all this way hoping, with some intentions, I should say, with some pretty serious intentions, and all to do with healing. Of course, for the adventure as well. I mean, this is South America, Peru, in the jungle. I mean, all of this together just seemed like a very significant adventure to take. I did speak to a few people before coming, a few people who've tried this in this country as well. They've all reported some very positive experiences. I mean, challenging and scary, but quite positive overall. Which helped me get my feet on the ground a little bit about what I am stepping into. So it is a little bit of a risk. I don't know everything about this. I am still mystified by the spiritual practice of medicine, something that's quite new to me in my mind. Well, newer, in the sense that I've been looking at this for a couple of years at least. But the more I dug into it, the more information I got, to be honest, the more intrigued I became and the less afraid I became. So here I am. I jumped on a very long flight, a very long 3 flights to get here. So here I am. Tonight is our first ceremony, and we are due to begin with a plant bath around 3 p.m. And this plant bath is meant to cleanse away the negative energies and to protect us from negative energies as well. It's also quite traditional. Looking forward to it. I heard it's quite relaxing, so we'll see. We'll take a shower and then splash ourselves with plant water. Basically, they prepare this with some of the plants from this very jungle. There's a lot of plants here used for healing and all different types of ailments. So after the plant bath, we'll be skipping dinner tonight, and the ceremony will begin at 7 o'clock in the Maloka, which is the place where the ceremonies will always happen for us while on this retreat. So, and I guess we'll be expected to spend most of the night in there while we are undergoing the ayahuasca journey. So, yes, I know that we are going to, I guess we'll drink the plant medicine. We'll drink a certain amount of it, and hopefully it's the right amount and not too much and too overwhelming. We can go into the ceremony with our own intentions, and we can, as we undergo the spiritual traditional practice, we can ask ayahuasca and deliver our intentions and just trust the medicine. Basically, the message I've been getting is, you have the medicine, trust the medicine. And I've heard a lot of things like, well, there'll be very, very deep spiritual revelations for some people, very confusing images, visions for people as well, and for some people nothing happens. So I'm walking into this without any real expectations for myself, just an intention. So guys, I do recommend looking this up and getting a bit more information on ayahuasca to see for yourselves what it's about And again, very relevant to revitalizing from the inside out. I'm taking a very extreme step. Obviously, if you do want to revitalize from the inside out and realize your best healthy self, there are so many things you can do for that. So many things. But I am very keen to share this 12-day ayahuasca healing adventure with you. I imagine it will be quite revealing. So stick with me, guys. After tonight's adventure, I will report more to you. So, guys, thank you for watching and stay tuned. And don't forget to watch the other videos. Right? Talk to you later. Bye.